Hey, Scottish Mudlarking here with Nicole and Craig. We've come back to Leven because we wanted to see if we could collect a few more bucky shells for the Angela shell restoration project. Now whilst we're here, and we only got really 20 minutes, we're going to see if we can find some other treasures to turn into jewellery. That reminds me, I've got a really big birthday coming up this month, so we are going to give 50% of everything in our Etsy shop and also on my website. The links are in the description now. Let's get going. So as you can see behind me, the tides are coming in and we only really have 20 minutes, so let's see what we can find. Okay, all this here seems to just be have been piled up. We've just walked over it and it's really, how can I best describe that? Squishy. There's a lot of seaweed here. Oh, and there's a plane up there. See if you can catch that plane. I don't know where it's going. Okay, so back to this sort of area. Like I say, the tides are coming in and we really only have a few minutes until we get cut off. Now I can see there's quite a bit of pottery here. It's all very big and I'm really only looking for a couple of pieces, maybe one or two. You can make a pendant or a pair of earrings. You know me, I love smooth pieces that I can make a piece of jewellery with, so that's usually what I look for. But look, this is definitely like an old Victorian jam jar, and as you know, possibly know, Leven, where we are, was once really busy in Victorian times, and lots of holiday makers came here on a train, probably from Glasgow and maybe from further afar, just to come here. And there are pictures of Leven Promenade, and it's just, there's so many people here. It looks really busy, and you know, people are just dressed in their Victorian attire, and it must have been really amazing back in the day. Now it's usually quite quiet and there are usually just a few people with dogs around here and maybe some beachcombers. Now there's a bottleneck. I've just spotted another bottleneck. You might have seen that there. There's a wee brown bottleneck. I don't actually find much brown sea glass here, so that's always nice to kind of find it's earthy and warm, and yeah, I really like brown sea glass, and in the sun it looks really amazing. And there are a couple of other pieces here. Look, there's a shell over here. Looks a bit like a sunrise shell, at least the pattern, but I think it might be just the typical Scottish little shell that totally slipped my memory now. It'll come back to me. There's another piece here. Looks like that's also a bottleneck, a bit of a seafoam bottleneck. That's a really lovely shell. I think I might just take this shell. Got a wee project in mind for in a couple of weeks' time, so I'm just throwing a little idea here. It'll involve a couple of shells like this one. And let's see, there's a green bottleneck over there. That seems to be the area just for bottlenecks here. I think we are probably out of luck to find any marbles because they're usually just over in that area. Sometimes they're up here, so you know, couldn't they put it past this beach to say there might be a marble here. Now this, an amazing piece, certainly for Craig. Look, it says it's a bottle bottom, and it's actually, there's got a number on it, SA48. I hope you can see that. A and UGB, old bottle makers marks. I'm going to hold it against the light. Maybe we can see the numbers better there. Tell me if you can see it. That's really cool. Look, it's like the sun's got numbers on it. Okay, now I'm gonna keep going. I've already got one shell. I've just spotted another wee shell here. This looks like it's just a very small oyster shell. But I always love this. They're really smooth and they just have that really amazing mother of pearl sheen. They're really nice. I just like sometimes just to collect a couple and just, you know, have them by the bedside and put a wee piece of jewellery in them. You know, when you go to bed, take your pieces of jewellery off if you do. Alright, there's a really cool bottleneck. That actually looks like it might be from a poison bottle. The size and the colour tells me this looks like a Victorian poison bottle. Now, who knows? There might be some other pieces here. But this one, I think I might just take that. Might be able to do something with it. Got lots of poison bottle pieces from the bottle dump, so who knows? Okay, there's a funny looking bit there. Can you see it? Looks like, aha, okay, I can see it. I'm gonna pick it up, turn it around. There we are. See, it says Shimano. I think this is part of a bike, a bicycle, and I think, you know, it will actually look really nice in one of our plastic pictures. And I was very happy. I shared the plastic picture on a Facebook Scottish handmade page, and a lot of people said I'm a beachcomber and this has given me a really cool idea, so I'm going to start picking up plastic now. I'm really happy to hear that, because we love to inspire. Now this is a little treasure trove here. Oh, somebody's unhappy. Now, what's this here? There's a piece of sea foam here. That's really nice, quite thick, nicely frosted, but an awkward shape maybe for a pendant, so I might leave that here. Really small bucky shell. And if you've seen last week's video, you know that we found probably about 10 bucky shells, really big ones. But they need to be in really good condition. Now this one, I'm holding my finger over it, there's a hole in it, so I'm going to leave that one there. But I have spotted something really cool. Look, it's a kick-up. If you don't know what a kick-up is, I'll try to explain it. Now, a kick-up is usually like this, and that is the inside of the bottle bottom. Now, if you maybe you've probably seen a champagne bottle, and sometimes there is something that feels a little bit like this. Now these are old, and sometimes when they're broken they kind of look like a half marble. But yeah, I'm definitely going to take this one, because kick-ups are just really nice and really cute, quite cool finds. Oops, now I've got my other finds. And let's go. What else is here? There's loads of stuff here actually. I'll just pocket these bits. Right, there's something here. I don't know what that is. What's this? Interesting bit. Looks like, it actually reminds me of some watch mechanism. Probably isn't, but it's really cool. Probably a bit big and a bit thick for a shadow frame. But we'll take it off the beach. It appears to be sort of plasticky. It's got a number there, P3301. Probably look up and see what that's from.
So you'll probably remember this area from the last time we were here. You can see all these seashells. There's a couple of dugs hanging about as well now. Nicole has been toying with the idea of doing some kind of shell project for a wee while now. I'm not sure exactly what kind of shells she's looking for that. Now, this, oh, you know, I don't think that's quite good enough. You see the holes in there, so it's not quite good enough for that, the answer to the project. None of these razor clams are going to be of any use either. There's somebody trying to get their dog back. That's the wee dog there. I don't know if you can see it over by Nicole. A wee dog has befriended her, and the owner's going to try and go and get that now.
Almost standing in the water here. Or it's coming in. I'm going to save a piece of pottery. Maybe I'm not going to save a piece of pottery. There's a wee dog here, and he's not afraid to get pottery. Okay. You're going to be in our film? Yeah. I don't want your stick. I just want the piece of pottery. He's in front of the piece of pottery. So, back to the piece of pottery, and you can see I'm almost too late now to pick it up. But there we are, just before the tide comes in. So I'm going to snatch this and take it home.
Anywho, I was saying, we're going to leave that, I think, but we are going to try and get along to Antwerp quite soon. Hopefully to help out with that project. Now, the project that Nicole's interested in pursuing, can't use these. That's not the kind of thing that we could use for that. So there are other kinds of shells though that Nicole's looking for specifically. Now this is not shell. Instead, what it is it's a little pink piece of buoy or something like that. There's also some. Get rid of this as well. That fish gut. But we'll take this wee piece of buoy. That's quite a good wee colour, and I don't know. Maybe that's the kind of thing we'll be able to use as well. Now today, with all this mess here that's been pushed up here by the strong tides that we've had during the storms, there's a lot of seaweed here, and it's rotting, and it's a wee bit pongy, a wee bit smelly here. Anywho, it's this area that I'm going to look at because I took a wee walk along here earlier, and I could see some of the shells that Nicole was looking for. Now, there's other things obviously that we do want to get off the beach, like this. We don't want to leave these lighters on the beach. See, it's kind of mangled. That lighter's gone on fire actually at some point, so we're going to get rid of that. Take that away. Now I saw something else along here a wee while ago that is, I think Nicole's been collecting some footage of, and for the life of me I can't see it just now. So let's move down here. It might have been a wee bit lower than the beach. I should probably take quite a quick walk along here just now. See if we can see that thing. Nope. Oh well, never mind. I'm sure it'll pop up at some point. Now, so many shells. As we said the last time we were here, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk along really slowly, just to give you an idea of the shell carnage that is here from those recent storms. There's some beautiful wee shells in amongst here, but not the ones that I'm looking for just now, and I actually saw 3 or 4 of them. We'll take this one, because I think Nicole collected one of those the last time. Just the one. Just the one, but we'll take that anyway. And I think what I'll do is I'll maybe come around and start heading back up this way, because I think it might have been whilst I was wandering up here that I saw it. Oh, stinky water from the shell. I don't know how long that's been in there or what it's been cooking up with, but I'm sure I want to keep that away from ingesting it. Now, I'm going to take a bit of a quicker stroll here. Not finding a great deal, and I hope Nicole's been doing a bit better than me. But I'm more in stones now, not in shells, so I think, here we go. Like, this is just the kind of area I think that I'm looking for. It does strike me that I've been here just recently. So let's have a look. This. Now, that kind of shell, I'm reasonably sure Nicole is looking for a few of those. So, there's another one there. I'll grab them just now and see if I'm right. I could be wrong, but we shall see. If that is indeed the kind of thing that Nicole's looking for, and maybe we'll have a wee special coming up that's going to look at shells, and we'll take a closer look at the shell house in Amsterdam. Now, so much shell carnage. Oh, that's good. Now, that's not necessarily the kind that we're looking for the project that Nicole has in mind, but I know Nicole has a wee penchant for these types of shells, so grab that one. Now we'll just have a look at these later on and probably not take them, or maybe just take one or two, I don't know. Now what's that? Apart from the dead crab, we have this, a bit of a jar. No markings on it, it's a kind of dark grey glaze on that one, so I'm not sure. Let us know in the comments if you think you know what was in a jar with a dark glaze like that. That's the sun coming out again, which is always lovely. So I'm going to take a few minutes have a look at the sunshine. Look at that.
Couple of pieces of Victorian pottery. There's a chunkier bit there that might be from a drain pipe, but there's a wee bit of pottery just here, and I think, oh look, it's got a very faint pattern on it. It looks like it might have had some cute wee flowers on it, and it looks a bit like crocus, and I've noticed that in our park there's lots of crocuses that have come out, so this is really kind of first sign of spring if you want. Okay, what else is here? Now that looks really interesting. I'm not sure if this is a piece of maybe a fossil or a bone, or just a piece of maybe some sort of concrete. It's really cool though. It reminds me of a painting, you know, like a cave with the stalactites or stalagmites, depending on how you hold it. Very cool piece. We tend not to take rocks. I know it frustrates a lot of people, but we tend to leave the rocks at the beach and just take the glass and the plastic. Now let's look up here and see what we can find here. That looks like it's another bottleneck. Appears to be bottleneck 3 here. Well, let's check that out. Okay, it could be old, not sure. It's really nicely frosted. Might just leave that one here. There's a wee piece just here. And I don't know if you already know what it is. I think it is a part of a really cute wee teacup. Very cute. Sometimes you can, if you find a lot of them, you can put them together and then they make a really nice heart shape. I think we did that in a craft project quite a couple of years ago now. So that's a really great idea. Now what is this here? There's a brown piece of pottery there and some really strange piece here. This piece, what is that? I have no idea what it is. It could even be some sort of asbestos, so yeah, I have touched it, but I'm not going to touch it any further. And I'm afraid I'm going to leave that here. But there's a wee brown piece here. Interesting, looks like it's part of a teapot lid probably. Very worn. Looks like it's a bit of glass in there, yeah. Tiny wee piece of brown sea glass. And just notice this here. This is clearly the corner of some earthy coloured brown pieces. I think I'm going to take this piece because what I really like is there's a texture there and you can maybe just see it. It's really nice and sea worn and it's all kind of crackled. So it's got a really nice surface and it also has a really pleasing drop shape. So this is going to come home with me. It'll find its way into our Etsy shop, and if you hadn't noticed or if you hadn't heard, we've got a 50% off everything on in our Etsy shop because I have a very big birthday coming up in March and it's my 50th, so that's why we've got 50% off. So if you want to support us, if you like what we do, then head over to our Etsy. Now I'm going to head over and see what Craig's been up to.
Shells, much smaller one, and a massive glass bottom. We shall leave the glass bottom, grab these for the minute, and maybe just try and stack these up a little later and see what we've got. Very pretty things. Sometimes we get a request to look at shells more. We don't often do it, but now and again I think it's worth doing. Now I've just seen this thing here. and I'm not sure what it is. It looks like it's a kind of vulcanized rubber, and I have no idea what it came from. Don't think we can use it, but again, I'm going to take it along for the minute and we'll see what Nicole makes of it. Now there's two wee things here, another one of these shells. So we're getting quite a few of these just now. Don't want to leave that behind, definitely not. And there's also a wee bucky shell, but you can see that one is seriously damaged. There's a lot. Let's see, that's a little compromised perhaps. So we shall leave that. I shall grab these. My hands are getting a bit full, so I'm going to have to try and stack these. Stacking shells. Because there's another couple just in front of me here, and there's a load of bucky shells. That's amazing actually. I hope you can see that. The sun has just lit up this part of the beach. There's a bucky shell over here. There's another one of these, I think there's a cockle shells. Another one there, another bucky shell, another bucky shell, another cockle shell. So let's go grab these up. This one we're not taking, it's well broken. This one we'll take, this one we'll leave because it's got a break in it as well. This bucky shell, again, you can see huge hole in that one, so we'll be leaving that. Same with that one there and that one over there, but we have more of these. Awesome. I think that's more than enough for any project that Nicole might have in mind, so we're not going to take any more. And I think what I'm going to do just now is I'm going to catch up with Nicole. I'm not sure what we were supposed to be collecting today, but for some reason or another I seem to have fixated on shells. You can probably hear the sea is really starting to get in. So the last time we were here, I think I made a wee joke of saying the sea was there, it was just there, but now it's a wee bit closer. But you can see now it's a lot closer than it was at any point when we were here last week. So what I think I'm going to do is take just a minute, now that the sun's shining, and we're going to just chill, watch the waves for a minute.
I always really love the can you see it, and I'm wondering if you can see the treasure. I'm going to give you a wee hint. It's blue and white and it's there. Could you see it? It's right there. Looks like a very lovely piece of pottery actually. That is very nice and blue. Perfect wee shape. Looks like there's a moon in there. Obviously it's not, but you know, if you imagine, it could be a starry sky. Whoops! Where is it now? There. It could be a starry sky with a little moon. Okay, let's take a look at our best finds of the day. Okay, so we found quite a few things. I've been collecting a couple of pieces of driftwood for future art projects, a couple of bucky shells for the Angela project, and Craig's also found a few cockle shells, but that's probably for next week's project. We found a couple of pieces of really cute pottery and some blue sea glass, and I've also found some plastic bottle tops. Now there's a bar black one right at the front there. That's maybe from a very old iron brew bottle. They don't really do those tops anymore. There's a yellow one that was just taken off the beach, and I also found a bottle top that still has a cork inside, and that actually looks like it's quite an old one. So I'm quite excited about that, and a heart-shaped rock which we're going to leave here. So all in, a really great 20 minutes, maybe an hour, and I think that's us. So let's go home and make some jewellery. And we also found some really cute bucky shells for the Angela project. Now we really have to make our way down to Angela to drop these off. Now it only remains for me to say thank you so much for watching, liking and commenting. If you haven't subscribed yet, please take a minute to subscribe. An extra special thanks goes out to everybody who's been supporting the channel through Etsy and for your coffee donations. That makes a massive difference and it gives the lights up. See you next week.